See if it puts me in this time.
Chalice 3, radar contact, bullseye 0, 3, 8, 9, 4,
Switch is set.
Mako 7-2, attacking ground target, bullseye 0, 2, 4.
Set it to idle,
3,
not so that I don't like load into the jet and power off.
Chalice 3, be advised, enemy aircraft launch activity detected. Bullseye 0, 2, 5, 7, 3.
She's not responding!
Dock.
Or not?
Any luck?
No. What's that? Trying again. Must be something in this build.
I'm gonna hop out as well because my kneeboard isn't reflecting the comms ladder.
Odd.
Okay.
Scratch one bad guy.
Data cartridge. Com plan.
You
Save.
might not be able to change anything.
Alright, listen up.
With now that the plane's like in
Target
the
hit.
world.
Chalice 3, be advised, enemy aircraft launch activity detected. Bullseye 0, 1, 6, 7, 4.
Give it a try.
Hmm.
Try and rejoin the flight.
Oh well, it's got the frequencies, I guess. I think. No, apparently we're taxied. I assume.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what's up with that. It's really weird.
Right, well, let's
We
try
have a plane going around the outside.
Mudhen 1-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 9-2-3-0.
Okay, well, Banshee 5-1, contact tower for takeoff.
Banshee 5-1 contact tower for takeoff.
women.
Switch to 9-2-3-0.
Oh, do you want to, if you you request and see if we're actually in the next line.
Banshee 5, 2 ship, F-16,
No, we just
ready
sent
for
it.
departure.
Down the wrong way.
Banshee 5, gonna sound tower, weight 210 at 5 knots, runway 18, you're cleared for
Are you on UHF 3?
I am not.
Banshee 5 has just been cleared for departure.
Okay.
That's our escort.
So they know how to taxi past us.
Yeah. I just ordered a 2-ship, seeing as they mostly seem to get themselves shot down.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Maybe it means we'll have more to do.
I don't know how much the DPRK will come up and try and meet us, to be honest, at night. They have pretty limited night fighting capability, other than being really tight to their the ground control.
Well, I'm gonna say if they're within 40 and hot, then we commit on them.
Yep, sounds good.
What's this guy doing? Come on.
Mudhen 1, 2 ship, F-16s, ready for departure. Banshee 5, contact departure. Mudhen 1, hold short.
Mudhen 1, holding short.
Mudhen 1, gonna sound tower, weight 210 at 8 knots, runway 18, you're cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Mudhen 1.
Gonna formation takeoff?
Yeah.
You want me to just follow? Okay.
Oh, they turned the probe heat on already on these.
Who's that?
Alrighty, let's go.
Come at the taxiing dynamics feel a lot more realistic in this than in DCS. How bouncy it is.
One wheel's up.
Two goes up. If you watch videos of actual F-16s taxiing, they
Mudhen, 1-1.
do the
Contact
bounce on
departure.
the nose wheel.
Alright. Mudhen, push 4 on primary.
2. 2's on uniform 4.
Mudhen, 1, airborne, 2 ship, F-16s, 1000.
Heading 310.
Mudhen 1, Kunasan, departure. Depart heading 310. Resume on navigation.
Alright, let's just head for steer 2. I'm gonna say let's not try to maintain formation because it's dark. I mean, you can if you want, but actually, no, I'd prefer not to because I don't want to run into each other at night.
Yeah, I've just like a loose, like slat trail, I guess.
Alright.
Or, like finger 4 actually. I'm just offset like to your left. I'm about a mile in trail at the moment. You descending still?
Thank you. Sorry. His head's down.
Good.
Looking for my light switch.
I just put the night vision on. It's dark enough where it works pretty well.
Do we have, I didn't realize we could do that and have hammocks at the same time.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's more like a little monocle adapter or something. I'm curious as to whether you can actually run it simultaneously.
As far as I understand, you can't, and that's one of the big advantages of this new Scorpion thing.
Oh, okay. Surely the newer like Jermux can though. Surely. It's like a pretty big capability gap if they can't.
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so now that I can see my kneeboard, we are to climb to 22. Actually, I'm going to level off and get a bit of speed first.
Who's saddle left?
Okay, gonna climb again. 5 degrees, I guess.
My gear up. You can look up to your left.
Visual.
I have the AOA indexer illuminated on my left, and I'm just wondering. But is yours illuminated as well?
Yeah. Doesn't that
Okay,
always?
that's pretty-
Doesn't it like never
I
not?
wasn't sure. I thought it I thought it turned off if you didn't have your gear down, but
No.
that makes sense. Actually. I think you can use it for like flying optimal AOA profiles.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a whole thing in like the A10 where you use the AOA to fly more optimal like econ for
Right.
long station time.
Check right, steer 3.
Too. We should probably check in with AOX as well,
Alright.
or at least monitor. I can monitor uniform 6.
Yeah, alright. Push 6 then.
Two's on 6.
Voodoo 4-1, sunrise. Chalice
Oop.
3, Mudhen
That's not
1-1,
the right bit.
unable.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6.
Chalice 3,
Hard to hit the
Mudhen,
buttons when you
1-1,
can't see
checking
the
in.
buttons.
Yeah.
Not that it makes any difference whether we're checking in or unable. Banshee 5 is falling back to cover us, I see. Okay, level off.
They'll be sat in the hold. Level at Angels 22.
Push steer 4.
Yep.
Bit of wind up here.
Yeah, I was finding out getting trying to climb up to you, and I was like, the plane feels so weird because it felt like we're just kind of like floating.
We're ahead of schedule apparently. Do you ever use the time on steer point carrot?
No. I do not know. I haven't really focused on doing that stuff so far.
I remember when I
I
first...
probably should learn it.
Well, look, I mean, it's probably not necessary. I remember when I first tried to play this, like, that was one of the things that really intimidated me. I was like, oh, fuck, you mean I've got to be there on time as well? Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, the station times and that sort of thing. Yeah, it's like your missions you'll be rated better if you get there on time.
Banshee 5-1, package marshal.
And like the rating of the missions does impact like a bunch of stuff behind the scenes in the campaign.
Well, right, but if we're ahead of schedule, then that's presumably fine. But it was more like, you know...
Well, it just depends really what you're doing. Like...
Mudhen check left, steer, push steer 5.
Like, I don't know. If you're an escort and you arrive there really early and you're not actually there
Well,
to actually
right,
escort
right.
the flight, yeah.
But, like, in our
Or if
case...
you're... then there'd be like certain other things like, I don't know, specifically timed strikes for certain reasons. But what we're doing, it's fine.
Very windy. I've just hit autopilot.
Yep. All
Let's
good.
see, 9 minutes out.
Yeah, it's like 31 knots or something, I think, the wind. I wonder how it works that out.
Hmm.
Oh, wow, yeah, I'm getting blown around.
Yeah, I did just... The wings just wobbled a bit.
One thing I need to play around with and work out how to get better is the weather system in this.
Mm-hmm.
There is like a bunch of like percentage-based things,
Banshee, 5-1. Package departing push point.
like probabilistic weather, but there's also weather maps. And in the past, there used to be some nice ones that would like, I don't know, alternate. And it's over time, it would just scroll through the map, and it was like this seamless kind of waves of different weather. But they're not in the game by default anymore. So you either have to find them, or there is some plugins to get real world weather, and it just spits out like maybe like 10 hours worth of weather maps, and then you could just like it will just load through them throughout time. But it's a bit of a pain to set up and do, because otherwise I think it does just kind of, I don't know how varied the weather is in the default thing. So getting used to flying and stuff is probably better to have it more like this than low cloud cover and galing winds and crazy things.
Well, I mean, the wind is enough for me at the moment.
Yeah.
I wonder...
Yeah,
I actually just sort of naively assumed that that's just like, I guess South Korea just usually has wind in that direction, rather than, well, it's probably got weather like everywhere else. Sometimes this, sometimes that. You know, that having that line is actually quite nice, because it's like, you don't have a map in this thing. So, at least having the line to say that's where the border is, that's kind of useful.
yeah, it's like a nice little point of reference.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're really just kind of going off of how you understand your flight plan.
Yeah.
How that relates to the geography, and also that bullseye position. Yeah, I like it. I like having this like little thing. It's one of the things that when I first started playing Falcon, one of the other people I flew with did, and I was like, that's a smart idea.
Yeah.
Downside of using night vision is that you can't see the colors on your screens. What's your speed?
0.81.
Okay. 2's the same.
Holding off a little bit from Mill.
Yeah, I just didn't want to accidentally fly past you. Depth perception at night is quite difficult. Just gonna call in for a picture from AWACS.
Chalice 3, Mudhen 1-2, picture. Mudhen 1-2, Chalice 3, pictures 2 groups, range split. Lead, group bullseye 0, 1, 5, 1, 7, 17,000, track southeast, bogey. Trail, group bullseye 0, 1, 0, 1, 8, 17,000, track southeast, bogey.
So they're about 40 miles east of target at the moment, tracking south.
I think I see him on HSD.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the...
Just northeast of Bullseye?
Yeah, that's the ones.
Yeah. Yeah, they've just turned red. MiG-19s.
See, that's additional contact just next to Bullseye, just northwest Bullseye. 21,000. Not Bullseye, just northwest of target, sorry.
Alpha 154?
Negative. I have one Alpha 222 on the nose radar.
Oh, right, yeah,
20,000 feet.
west of target.
Yep. They're jamming as well. 2 ship.
Alright, might as well fence in.
2. That's a 2 ship MiG-29s target. 2 fenced in 8.5.
1 fenced in 9.6. I wonder if they're going to be a factor.
It might be.
Alright, let's keep an eye on them.
So one of them's turned cold. The second one's dropped off. I can't see him anymore.
That's DO5. I can tell because my jet just tried to autopilot. Okay, what have we got? 6 is IP. Might as well just push 7.
2. One of those bandits now beaming west, 11,000 feet.
So it looks like there's a friendly dealing with him.
Yeah, okay.
I'm getting there's an F-16 merged with him.
Oh, yeah. I just saw them pop up. Yep. Might be alright then.
Right, let's see if we can pick up the ground targets.
2. Just coming through the mist now, I can see 1 group vehicles on... Yeah, I see one of the sites. This is one of the westernmost sites, I think.
Okay. Do you want to take the work from the west and I'll go from the east?
2, sounds good. Also, most of the enemy air power is east of us, east of Bullseye.
So I'm getting a like it's an airbase, right? I mean, I see
It is, yeah.
an
I
airbase.
think it is the airbase we hit last time, or it's or it's another one that's quite similar with similar SAMs. But the airbase is destroyed, like so. Either it is the one that we hit, or it's a different one.
All right. Well, I can see one group of launchers to the northwest, or to the northwest
Yep.
corner, and then a group of vehicles further east of that, and that's all I got.
Yeah, like on the south of
Yeah.
the runway itself. Yeah.
I'll drop on those
Not
vehicles.
Not seeing anything else so far.
Split, cleared, hot. And go off to the south. Hung store? You're joking.
Did you just tap it?
Pressed and held.
It's odd. You can cycle using the nozzle steer.
Yeah. Weapon away.
It's odd.
I was being very gentle this time.
Yeah, it might have just been something through that, I know, the weapon release kind of process, maybe. Sure. Two's in on that group.
Blow up some of this
I'm
other
4
shit, I
miles
suppose.
trailing you. Two, weapon away.
One off target, turning south.
Two off east, then south. Offset above you, about 1,000 feet.
Copy.
Two mud spike. 5? Oh no, it's 50. I think that's just a search radar point.
My scope's clean.
I've turned the search filter off on my RWR, so I can just see a lot more of the search radars. But might just be one of them painted me for a second, or it was targeting coming off of one of the ships. So, just in the cone of radiation, this sometimes makes the RWR have a moment.
Gonna try come back around, see if I can see if we've hit anything.
I'm at Angel's 24.5, so we've got a nice little bit of room between us.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what the flight time is for the bombs.
It'll be a little while. A couple minutes, I'd imagine.
I'm just gonna orbit.
To starting turn to the west and just monitoring the target. About 3 miles in Charlie.
Copy. I don't suppose there's any way to unhang hung stores.
There is, but I'm not. Okay, it's very weapon dependent on what's caused the hung store.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Saw a weapon flying in. As I am saying that, though, the targets I was looking at have disappeared off my screen.
Yeah, same. Maybe
Not
that's a
that.
hit.
We're not that far away.
And so did the second group. Right.
Hopefully they didn't just despawn.
I think we
Not
might
that
have
far.
forcibly despawned them.
As we fly a bit closer, we might see them, see the wrecks.
Well, yeah, I think I see a messy splat on the ground for the western one.
Yeah, I see that.
Banshee 5, Chalice 3, be advised. Red aircraft.
See one
bullseye,
vehicle
3,
left.
6, 0.
Yeah,
From
4,
your group.
5, 3000.
I might as well just drop on him.
Something's burning at the airfield, just in general. Oh yeah, yeah, I see lots of fires, lots of burning. I see Banshee flying back towards us. Oh no, they're going off to investigate contact.
Yeah, tally fires. I've got no more
1, pickle.
launch zone thing though.
Are you on the hung store?
No, on the other station.
Might need to lock.
Oh wait,
the
now it
areas.
is. Sorry,
It
it's
does.
back now.
3, be advised. Red aircraft bearing 0.
Yeah, you might just
3,
need to,
5, 2, 4, 5000.
There's a point on the ground.
Yeah,
2, cheap shot.
weapon away.
Two.
That's probably it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I was just looking around, see if I see any targets of opportunity, but not
The
seeing
gate.
much on the TGP. Okay.
The gate's
Oh,
showing
yeah, it's
up.
like just like there's the airbase, but that's about it, really.
Yeah.
The runway itself has already been damaged in previous strikes.
Just drop another bomb on one of those buildings for good measure. Well,
I'll look out with the ground radar.
I think we can probably just go home.
Yeah.
Banshee 5, Chalice 3, be advised. Red aircraft bearing 0, 7, 5, 2, 1, 13,000. 1, pitfall.
Not seeing any ground movers either. Like 40 miles in front of us, I'm not seeing anything.
Right, you know what?
2, pitfall.
Let's bounce this group that is off to the east and go home. Yeah, beaming 40 miles away.
I can see an army base. Ooh, well, I see AAA. It's about
Banshee
20
5,
20
Chalice
miles
3, be
north of us.
advised. Red aircraft bearing 0, 6, 5, 2, 1, 6,000.
I don't, I guess we're not fragged for that, so I will follow your lead.
Hang on. Skip it. They're being engaged by friendlies. Oh, I don't want to fire on friendlies.
1, pitfall.
Alright, I'm just gonna see if there's a button to tell them that we're done and it's time to go home.
Yep. You can just say... You can say request relief, and it says that sort of thing, but...
Let's go home.
I don't know, the voice lines are a bit random.
Yeah. Alright. Push steer 8. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, save these, the
Banshee
rest of
5,
our weapons
Chalice 3, be advised.
for
With aircraft
actual
bearing
targets.
055 21 12,000.
Element. Flight. Wingman. Where's package? Don't know if there is.
I don't think there is one.
Yeah.
There is...
I mean, like, you'd think tactical checkout would be it, right?
Tactical check.
Which is what I called and said, let's go home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's just flights, there's not package comms.
Well, 5 and 6 do seem to be
I think they're heading
turning
back anyway.
cold.
Yeah.
Hey, and we kept both our escorts this time. Well done,
Yeah.
escorts.
I'm tracking towards waypoint 8, so I'll just meet you there. I'm 17 miles, you're 7 o'clock. Oh no, you're 5 o'clock.
Yeah, tracking you on data link.
Yeah, other than the MiG-29s coming up, not much. And that's pretty much the last of the MiG-29s they have at that airbase.
Damn.
Yeah. Us and the F-15s that have been flying just constant fighter sweeps and cap sorties. Pretty good. I'll just be tank plinking soon.
Yeah. How do they do they do that as CAS or what? Like, do they have JTACs and
we can
whatnot?
do. Yeah, so there's on-call CAS, and then there is also pre-planned CAS. So if we want to hit a specific unit, we'll just do pre-planned.
Yeah, right.
But there is on-call as well. I haven't done it before. Oh, I think I've done it once. But you have to do the full 9-line
Yeah.
workflow and everything.
I wonder how well it works.
I think it's pretty good. There is, if you press Y on the keyboard, there's other agency commands, and in there is like initial contact, check-in, ready for 9-line workflow.
Mm. So
Banshee 5-1 RTB.
I'm gonna turn for home a little bit ahead of you, just so we've got some separation, just so I can get down and then you can get down.
Yep.
And fence out.
I'm still over the front line, so I'll fence out once I'm over.
Your front line was more frontier than my front line.
I'm about 10 miles, Joey. Kept our fuel tanks. Didn't use any missiles. Pretty good. The warehouse will still have some stores.
Really wonder why that store hung. Strange.
For sure.
Voodoo 4-1 Sunrise.
I do have the preset numbers. I was looking in the wrong damn place.
Were you slightly negative G, maybe, whilst you were trying to release?
I don't know.
It's the only... That or the weapon not having like a valid target or something designated or something at that moment. It's the only thing I don't really think of. That was just like a random store. Luckily you have 8 of them, so...
Yeah. Well, that and the other station.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it happen because I just pressed the pickle initially instead of holding it, would it?
Yes, yeah, that can do it.
Huh.
If it doesn't complete the full release, like I think there's like I don't know, there's like a timing thing where if you don't hold it for long enough, it's not able to do its like full release thing.
Right.
I guess like it's a process that the weapon goes through whilst you're holding it.
Yeah.
To release, and if you interrupt it, it can cause a hung stall. It's not always, it doesn't always do it, but I think some weapons are, especially the GPS ones, are more prone to it.
Right.
I think there is a way to clear it on the GPS weapons, because it's not like a mechanical failure of the weapon. It's
Yeah.
like a process thing.
I think that probably is what happened. Interesting.
I'm not 100% sure how to clear it.
Oh, that's alright.
Other than maybe the flickers reset is the only thing I can think of.
Oh, that's interesting. You get an H on the SMS for that that station.
For the hung store, yeah.
Yeah, I've got station 7 and H. Let's try flickers reset. No. Interesting. Oh well. Something else for me to keep in mind for next time.
Yeah, the only thing I was just having a look on the data cartridge page, whether there was something you could do on there. But I don't think so. Maybe in the test, maybe there is a... Oh yeah, if you go test,
Yeah.
and then go clear at the top center, maybe you're able to clear the hung state.
Afraid not.
No,
Interesting.
okay, never mind. Or maybe click SMS and see if that inside the test. If you click SMS, maybe that.
No, that's the INS. Whoopsie daisies. I'm gonna break everything.
Sure. Yeah, maybe try another time. Sure.
Oh well.
I think think most of the time when you get a hung store like that, you just, you know, you don't want to be fiddling around trying to get it to work again whilst you're in the air.
No. At least we had the got the other hard point. Or station. They call them stations, not hard points, right?
Yeah. I'll just be thankful that you don't have to worry about all the ground procedures that now would have to happen because you have a hung store on the jet.
Yep.
Also, the terrifying thought of landing with a hung store like that, because you don't know if it's armed itself either.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I think the procedure would be to fly out over the water and drop it.
Jettison, yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out if this game models land with hung store bad.
Oh no! When you land, it just proxy fuses. Well, at least you don't have a cluster munition, I guess.
Yeah.
Could either that one is either gonna either hits the ground and blows up, or it doesn't. So it just really comes down to how sensitive is the piezoelectric fuse inside that bomb.
Yeah, I mean, cluster bombs aren't exactly renowned for their reliability either.
No.
I still feel
very
bad
true.
about actually using them, even in pretend, and try not to.
But just take the graphite ones instead, and just drop them on radars and power
What?
stations.
What? I saw something graphite. What is that? Is it literally full of graphite?
I think it's like a bunch of little, like, I guess bomblets. I don't know if they have explosive as well, but they are they are purely for dropping onto radar stations and like electrical substations, electrical power stations, grids, that sort of thing.
Like, is it
To knock them
literally
out.
just like lumps of graphite?
I don't know.
Or is it
I would
graphite?
think it would be more like
F-15, 1,000.
I don't know, strips of stuff maybe, or
355. Resume on
so
navigation.
I can't imagine it's just powder, but
Two ship.
not sure.
F-15, 4 miles.
I don't exactly know
south,
how it
2,000.
works
Request
and how much
landing.
graphite is in the graphite
Good
bomb.
evening, Rumble 2-1.
It is just for
approach. Welcome back. Vector's
wrecking
approach.
sensitive
Runway
electronics and power grids and that sort of thing.
You page
They dropped a
30,
bunch of them
08.
during the Gulf War and
Rumble 2-1.
knocked out the
Fly
Iraqi
heading
power grid with them.
125. Climb to 4,000. Maintain 300
Just
knots.
calling approach.
Mudhen, 1-1, two ship F-16s, 30 miles, north, 21,000, inbound for free landing.
Good evening, Mudhen 1-1. Gunasan approach. Continuing down for straight-in approach. Runway 18. You page 3006. Rumble 2-2. Fly heading.
Satan 6, four ship F-16s, ready for departure. Satan 6, hold short. Banshee 5, two ship F-16s, inbound from overhead landing. Banshee 5, Gunasan Tower, continue inbound for runway 18, clear for overhead.
What the fuck was that at the end? I don't know if you're on 3.
No, I'm not. You'll want to be on 4.
The tower, I've contacted approach already.
Oh, they already forwarded you through.
Yeah. Tower was like, Banshee's like, gonna do an overhead. And Tower's like, just, I don't remember what he said. Like, said something fine and then like, at the end. What the fuck was that? Many years ago, me and some friends were backpacking and we hired a car, and it had a GPS in it. But whenever it tried to, we were in Spain, and whenever it tried to say any of the Spanish names, for some reason it would say them in a demon voice. It was the funniest thing. Like, you know, In 5 miles, turn left to Valencia. Bizarre. But oh yeah, and also by the time I joined my friends late, by the time I got to them, they were already like completely like over the joke. Like, so I was experiencing for the first time, and it couldn't be like, oh yeah, it's so funny. They're like, yeah, we know, we know. What are they? That is a much wider circle than I thought you did for an overhead brake. Maybe that's what it looks like that far out.
I don't think it's as far as
Banshee
it
5,
looks.
Tucson Tower, weight 200 at 8 knots, runway 18, clear for landing, jet gear
It's probably
down.
about right.
Mudhen 1-1, F-16, inbound for landing. Mudhen 1-1, Tucson Tower, continue inbound for runway 18, report on final.
Report on final. God, windy.
I'm gonna 5-mile trail review
Copy.
to all my inbounds.
Mudhen 1-2, F-16, inbound for landing. Mudhen 1-2, Tucson Tower, continue inbound for runway 18, report on final.
Yeah, there's a wind and a half.
Yeah.
30 knots. It's pretty spicy.
Satan 6, Tucson Tower, position and hold, runway 18. Mudhen 1-1, on final. Satan 6, Tucson Tower, expedite departure incoming traffic. Mudhen 1-1, Tucson Tower, continue inbound for runway 18. Satan 6, Tucson Tower, expedite departure incoming traffic. Mudhen 1-2, gear down. Mudhen 1-2, Tucson Tower, continue inbound for runway 18.
Wind's eased off down here.
Banshee 5-1, contact ground, switch to 273-525. Satan 6, contact departure.
I don't think I've been cleared
Mudhen
abort
1-1,
landing.
port
Yep.
landing, runway foul, contact approach for resequencing.
Yep.
We get the same?
They've waved me off.
Yeah, just heard it. You can just request another unrestricted approach from. You have to go back to
Rumble, T1,
uniform
turn
for
right heading
Yeah.
355, hold
That's what they
4000,
told me to do.
maintain 270 knots, vectors to left base, runway 18.
Oh wow, they're still on
Mudhen
the
1-1,
I see them.
F-16, 1 mile, west,
Gotta get
1000,
waved as
inbound
well.
for free landing.
Mudhen 1-1, Gunasan approach, traffic 11 o'clock, 3 miles. Mudhen 1-1,
Oh,
Gunasan
he's
approach,
rolling.
continuing down for straight-in approach, runway 18. Due engage 3007. Mudhen 1-1, Gunasan approach, traffic now, 11 o'clock, 2 miles. Rumble 2-2, turn right heading 355, hold 4000, vectors to left base, runway 18.
2 by
Rumble
2
2-1,
red.
Fly
Oh,
present heading,
sweet.
descend to 3000, runway 18.
It's interesting. The glide slope is
Satan 6, Airborne.
a little higher
Warship,
than I thought it was.
F-16s, 3000.
Satan 6, Kunasan, departure. Depart heading 320. Resume on navigation. Rumble 21, turn left heading
Well,
255.
they didn't really tell me to do
2000,
anything except for
maintain 200
proceed on
knots.
for
Vectors to final.
runway
Mudhen
18 when I
11,
was...
Kunasan approach. Traffic
Yeah,
now.
if you do
1 o'clock,
unrestricted,
4
they don't give
miles.
you any guidance at all, so...
Mudhen 11, contact tower for landing. Switch to 2923.
Two wheels down.
Copy.
Yeah, you just fly a big circle and set yourself up for
Mudhen
like a
11,
5 mile,
F-16 inbound for landing.
5 mile final.
Mudhen 11, Kunasan Tower. Continue inbound for runway 18. Report on final.
Kind of cutting it a little close, but whatever.
Expedite my clearing of the runway.
Kind of lazy, overheadish, breaky thingamabobble. Kind of, nearly, sorta, maybe. Not really.
Who's clear of the act?
Mudhen 12, contact ground. Switch to 273525.
Rumble 21 on final.
Rumble 21, Kunasan Tower. Continue inbound for runway 18. Mudhen 11, on final. Mudhen 11, Kunasan
Cleared,
Tower.
cool.
Wait 200 at 8 knots. Runway 18, clear for landing. Jet gear down.
Mudhen 11.
Rumble 22 on final.
Rumble 22, Kunasan Tower. Continue inbound for runway 18. Rumble 21, Kunasan Tower. Wait 200 at 8 knots. Runway 18, clear for landing. Jet gear down.
That's not my best, but hey, seems to have worked.
Hung store didn't go bang.
Got that, like, something behind me lighting up just as I touch down again, which always scares the shit out of me.
Might just be your lights.
Hmm?
Or it might be the approach lights and stuff, maybe.
Hmm.
You're saying? You also do have another aircraft on approach behind you.
Well,
Oh no. They're departing. Ignore me. Oh no, yeah, there is someone on approach. Yeah, it might just be the lights.
Mudhen 11, request taxi back. Mudhen 11, taxi to the ramp. Alpha, Papa, 03.
well, one thing
Hey.
that's really nice about BMS is that the fucking textures load in on the taxiway markings, unlike
Like in DC.
DCS, where it's like, I guess that might be the right taxiway.
Yeah. I think the numbers start on the hangars from the left, like further down here.
Hmm?
I went to go to the first two.
Mm. And there's people in
and
there.
there's an aircraft in there.
Well, they've said 03. Or does the numbering start
Yeah,
down that
But
end?
they gave. I think it starts down here because I got given 02.
Ah, okay. Comprende.
Unless it's not actually the numbering for the hangars and it's something completely different.
Oh, well, I guess I'll find out. You didn't happen to see if anyone was in 3, did you?
There's no one in any of them down here.
Rumble 2-1, request taxi back.
Partial success.
Rumble 2-1, taxi back to the ramp. You're cleared all the way in.
Ooh. I don't know why it's a partial success. I mean, because it says we quote unquote never arrived. But it doesn't really make any sense.
Because we skipped some waypoints or something.
Maybe, I don't know. But I know heavy damage inflicted to target. Did very well. We built many things. I don't know why Banshee failed, because they did meet their target. They shot down enemy aircraft and we did not get shot down.
Yeah.
Not sure. The DPRK 3758th Air Defense Battalion has surrendered to enemy forces east of Ayang City.
Good. Cross them off the map then, I guess.
Yeah, they're gone. I don't know who they're surrendering to, because we don't have any troops there, but I guess they surrendered to us while we flew past. I don't know.
Rumble 2-2, taxi back to the ramp. You're cleared all the way
Yeah,
in.
I guess they don't exist anymore, so...
We have to send someone in for them to surrender to.
Yeah.
So, here's an odd one. I've turned the power off on my jet, and the engine off, and my avionics are all still lit up. I guess they connected ground power or something. But even so, that's weird.
No, is your EPU turned on?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Yeah. So this actually models the way that the EPU, when the canopy is
That'll be it.
down. Yeah, if your engine shuts off whilst your canopy is down, the EPU will turn on automatically to give you power. What?
Game crash.
Ooh.
Dang.
I'm gonna save.
Good idea. Because the server's gonna cease to exist.
I just saved.
Whoops.
Yeah, because the EPU, when you like